Park in Houston. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Paul Skeens.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That one at triple digits. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2 down, bases empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Bregman is under it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that's outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bobby Witt Jr. up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Terang, the runner at second with one away. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. Judge waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Byron Buxton. And that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Skeens back to work. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 2-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill matched a homer in his last game. That one ripped left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, and that's a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Abraham Toro, the next to hit for the Orioles. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
That one way inside. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And it remains 2-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Makes the catch, and that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Foul ball there. Pitch misses inside. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Gunnar.
And up next for Detroit, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Inside, almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next to hit for Detroit, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
here is Bryce Harper. Ball one there. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. And ball four to a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Baseman, Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman. In there at the knees. And that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Crow Armstrong at second. Harper over at first with one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one is lifted in the air. Casey on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. Doubled in his first AB. Strike one.
Belly threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That's to third. It's in and out of his glove, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. And we're back. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Owen Casey. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one off the outside edge. And a pitch. That's down and in. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Buxton hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Edouard
Edouard
Julien.
Julien, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. Strike one. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Julien checks his swing. Appeal down to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Back to the top of the lineup, Otto Lopez. Now at the plate, he's 0 for 1. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tyone,
Nope.
maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low
Byron
90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Buxton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And a curve is down and in.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Will Smith to the plate. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Inning over. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, number 32. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one fouled off. That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's off the mark. Ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Left field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Naylor, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Doubled his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. That one at triple digits.
Ooh, Byron. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, two down. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is inside ball one. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Just missed. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one almost got him.
I got a ball, one strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Pulls that one foul. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one missed. Alex Bregman getting on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Fly to left his first time.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Garrett Crochet.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's way high. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Hicks in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Ryan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Whitlock getting loose as well.
Ball, that's out.
Next
That is ball
offering
3.
is down low. And there's the automatic. Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they could miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now here is Owen Casey. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double.
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Edouard Julien. Judge pulls it down, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave one. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now to start the bottom of the fifth, and
Number
taking over on the
35.
mound, Mitch Brett.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike.
The real threats
No ball,
are
2
coming
strikes.
up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate.
Right
So hard to
fielder,
do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one
that
outside,
ball went out.
and that's ball 1. Witt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now snap throw to first,
Safe,
and he's
PJ.
back safely.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one.
2-0.
Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Judge rips that one, and it looks like trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now on the bump, Mike Soroka.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a
Mike
ton.
Soroka.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. No outs. Runner on second. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2. Action in the pen down there. Joe Brandom getting loose out there. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Squirts away a little bit. In there at the knees for a strike.
3-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
And next up for the Tigers, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And that is ball
1-0.
one. Slider for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, boots it into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Up next for the Tigers. Left fielder, Pete
And up next for Detroit,
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that one is in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2 outs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one
1
almost
ball,
got him.
2 strikes.
That one to first, and foul ball. In the dirt, ball 2. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We're through 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Max Fried.
Now pitching
And he's
for the
got a nice
Tigers.
lead to work with, so he should
Number
come in throwing
54.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Breathe.
Lopez stands in now and watches strike 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Devin Williams getting ready to go. Just
Ball 1.
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws
He's
to
out.
first, And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Number 32 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one not close. And 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's too low, and that's ball one. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Random.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Joe Random is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Random also throwing. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one misses. Ball one. Fouled off left side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Harper. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now it's going to be Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
1-1.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one misses. Full count now. Bobby Witt Jr. waiting to hit for Detroit. Two in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Now the second run is in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bobby Witt Jr. up now for the Tigers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ball one there. Next pitch, not close, up high.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one ripped, but foul.